Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, you might have noticed that in the last 24 hours, the amount of uncertainty is starting to grow and the confusion is actually taking over. The reason I'm using that terminology is because in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin has seen outflow of cash and the market is down a little bit, while most of the altcoins have seen inflow and most of them are up about 5 to 6%. Now this has definitely got a lot of traders extremely confused, because if you look over here, you can see that Bitcoin fell all the way down to the previous support close to 94,000 and the trading volume is seeing an exponential growth, while on the other end, most of the altcoins are actually holding their previous support, such as Dogecoin actually holding above 32 cents, while the trading volume is still sitting in the same location. What does this mean? Well, first thing that's actually blowing everyone's mind is the IRS says crypto staking is taxable. This is interesting because this would change a lot of dynamics in terms of what will happen in the future. And SEC approves new Bitcoin ETF, while Samson Mauve warns of potential supply shock which can actually push the market up. Singapore pulls ahead of Hong Kong in the race to be the crypto hub, and potential Dogecoin rally is going to take over the market. Before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the crypto market and especially Dogecoin, so you want the latest and the greatest news first, I highly recommend you scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, slap a like on the video. You just have the YouTube algorithm, push the video out to more people. More people are paying attention to what is happening in the crypto market, the user engagement goes up, more inflow of cash, the market keeps climbing, and a lot of us make a lot of profit. So make sure you go down and slap a like on it. Now first of all, I want to show you guys the Dogecoin chart. This is an hourly chart to give you perspective in terms of what is actually happening. Now you can see that it was consolidating around the price of 30 to 31.9. Now this consolidation was becoming a little bit stronger, but we all know, as I mentioned, staying above 32 cents is the crucial zone for Dogecoin right now. So it pretty much in the last 8 hours it was able to climb above 32 cents, while Bitcoin actually fell all the way down to 94,000. What does this mean? Well, in simple terms, you can see that there are a lot of whales which decided to buy this dip for Dogecoin. They're expecting the price to climb even harder, and that can be also seen by the open interest showing a little bit of strength. Yesterday it fell down to about 1.6 billion. Now it's climbing back to about 1.7, nearly 1.8 billion. And the long to the short ratio is something similar, as you can see that some long traders decided to take profit, as the short traders are definitely climbing slowly, but it's still very heavily favored for the long traders. When it comes to the Bitcoin, you can see that it's also up about 1%, and the long to the short ratio is still sitting close to 63 to 36. So as the market did decide to have a little bit of a pullback and decided to retest close to 93,000 today morning, it was a little bit of the long traders that decided to push up the market harder. But the way Bitcoin is acting right now, it's a very high chance that we will be actually retesting lower supports. Now I just want to mention something interesting. The way Bitcoin has been acting in the last 24 hours, it's a little concerning, especially for the large whales, because they're expecting the market to have a little bit of a shift. If the fear takes over, what's going to happen is panic selling is going to cause the market to fall all the way down to the previous support, which is close to 88,000. Now to give you perspective, you can see that though Bitcoin has actually retested the previous support couple of times in the last few days, and that's the reason why all of this is making a little bit of a panic. Now to also give you another side of the story, if we're able to see a lot of movement from the whales to try to push up the market, there is definitely going to be more ideas in terms of how well the market is going to do. Now you can see the amount of buy orders that actually came in from this recovery was huge, but other than that, the average idea, if you see, is very simple, that the sell orders are definitely taking over, and it's much harder for the whales, or long traders to actually keep up the market. So be very cautious. That's all I'm going to say. On the other end, this news has taken the whole scene by storm. ISR says crypto staking is taxable. Now, this is actually talking about if you use, let's say, Bybit, you use Binance, you use any of those big trading platforms, and you decide to stake your crypto, especially like USDT, and you get, let's say, 5 to 10% return. Yeah, you need to pay tax on the return that you are receiving. And you might be asking the question, how will they be able to find out? Well, if you're using a centralized exchange, they're going to be able to find out. And in the future, if they do decide to try to implement this properly, well, there's a very high chance that this can become part of the deal. And SEC approves the new Bitcoin ETF while Samsung Move warns of a potential supply shock. Why is this a big deal? Well, just to give you a little bit of perspective, ever since Gary is going to be taking a leave, that's becoming a more prominent news. There has definitely been an increase in terms of how well the SEC is dealing with crypto. They are actually giving more recognition and allowing crypto to be able to be part of things which previously they could not. I mean, the recent developments suggest a growing institutional interest in crypto, particularly with the introduction of a new financial product that may reshape the trading strategies. So right now there's definitely a lot of room for crypto to grow, and as SEC is becoming part of it, there's another big deal, which is North Korean hackers stole about 1.3 billion US dollars this year. Let me tell you one thing, they're extremely happy with this. And the TD Substantial presents a buy signal on Dogecoin's daily chart and anticipating a price rebound very soon. And this price rebound could actually put us above 36 cents. And if that happens, let me tell you one thing for sure. There is a very high chance that that price rebound would actually put us back into the track to go higher. Whales have bought another 40 million XRP in the past 24 hours. So there is definitely a lot of money being poured in. MicroStrategy continues buying Bitcoin. Spear adds a $561 million worth of Bitcoin in this pullback. So they're definitely expecting a lot bigger things to happen. And the US crypto industry eyes a day one Trump executive orders. Now, a lot of people are expecting this, which is as soon as Trump gets into power, or the first day he will be becoming the president of America, that's going to be extremely volatile for the crypto market and the stock market and the currency market. So it's going to be really interesting to see how end of January will be acting for the whole entire crypto. And Trump taps Katie, wife of Key Stephen, for Musk's Doge panel. So they're definitely getting more and more people involved with Doge, which is definitely going to be a good deal. And Crypto.com launches US trust company. So you guys know that US is definitely getting more involved in crypto ever since Trump has come into power. And as he gets more closer and closer to becoming the actual president in the end of January, more and more things will be getting approved and more people will be becoming part of the government. That will be very beneficial. Other than that, right now we're sitting at a really confusing time. So if you're confused, just panic buying would be your best option. But other than that, thank you for watching. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.